Hey, my name is Tyrus Reed. I go to school at the University of Western Ontario for finance and economics, and this is my second year in the Student Works management program. So life for me before Student Works, I was one of those, classic college kids, didn't have a lot of money to my name, had a whole bunch of debt to my name though, and I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do after I graduated with my life or my career path. So being in a business program for about 3 years, I hadn't learned a bunch that was going to help me accelerate my success to the level I wanted it to be. And then after joining Student Works, I learned so many skills and so many different values that are going to help me get to where I want to be in the future. So I learned that planning is essential to success. And I know that sounds kind of obvious, but it's really easy sometimes to put things aside because you don't want to do them or you don't think they're important as of right now. But that reflected on my business, as in May and June, I was very unorganized and had a lot of unneeded stress. So when I recognized that problem come July and August, I was able to plan my weeks out up to 2 weeks in advance, and I really made my life infinitely easier. So there's actually two things. So the first thing was personal. I really always thought of myself as a hard worker and someone that could get things done. But going through the management program and really persevering through a lot of the difficulties that you face made it clear to me that I was, growing as a person, and I was able to become comfortable with being uncomfortable. So the second thing that surprised me was that the amount that clients actually genuinely support and love students. So I didn't expect it as much as I should have, but I had some clients tipping upwards of $50 for each painter because we're students, and even one client tipping $150 to each of my painters solely because we were students. So I would recommend Student Works to anyone that really wants to take their life into their own hands and put themselves on their ideal path to success. And I would say to them that the training and coaching is really invaluable. You can't get this sort of support and guidance anywhere else at this age. Like I said, I go to the University of Western Ontario, and at that school, there's a ton of fraternities there. And being someone that likes to try a lot of things, I joined a fraternity. And being in the Student Works management program, I learned tons of skills like leadership, delegation, communication that my peers actually recognized and allowed me to become the president of my fraternity for next year. So being in the management program really helped me hone these skills and put me to that next level of being a high-level executive in a large organization.